Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jalen Says. And today we're with Bryant K Marshall. How are you today?
I'm excellent, man. How are you today?
Great, 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 great.
Good.
That's good.
Well, first I'd like to say I'm glad to be here and thank you for the opportunity to be on your show, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
let's get into it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what really started you into your career?
I started out as a singer, um, as a young teenager. I sang in different groups with friends of mine, and we were looking to get a record deal, and we never actually got a real record deal, but I learned a lot about the industry over those years of singing and pursuing a career in entertainment. And yeah, just over the years, I have just continued to evolve, from one thing to the next.
Nice, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So, yes. Yeah. Wait. Oh, sorry, my mic was something. I thought you were talking, but it looked like you're frozen.
Yeah, I stopped. I stopped. I was waiting you to chime back in.
Yeah, YouTube's on too, so I hear that echo. But
You're
yeah,
an echo?
no, not from you. It's on YouTube, so I hear
Okay.
both of me talking.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So I also heard you have this thing. Well, I was in it. I was almost gonna be in it, but COVID happened. The
Hmm.
Atlanta's Hottest Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So we go ahead.
what made you start it?
I started the awards. I'm from Atlanta, so I do definitely love Atlanta. And I was listening to the radio, and I heard a lot of radio advertisements were coming on, several, and everybody was talking about they were the hottest in Atlanta. And I decided to put together the award show so that it would pretty much take away everybody just self-proclaiming to be the ATL's hottest, and it will allow their fans to vote to see who's Atlanta's hottest. And
Yes.
our first year we did it, it wasn't about the entertainers so much. It was more so about the hottest clubs. You're too young to go to a nightclub, but it was about nightclubs, you know, um, restaurants, and that sort of thing. And then the second year, we decided to add the categories for entertainment, like hottest DJ and hottest comedian and hottest bartenders. We added other categories to expand the award show because we realized that everybody didn't go to nightclubs, but there was a world of people out there who loved entertainment. And myself being an entertainer, I knew I felt that an entertainer would appreciate the award show more so than the venues would. So again, we added those categories because we knew we couldn't have a venue with the hottest live entertainment without the entertainment. You know, we had hottest comedy venues, so we had to have the comedians. So we started adding those categories to really give the entertainers the exposure and the applause that they needed. Uh, we didn't really necessarily build the award show on I would say the commercial artists. It was more so built on those who are on the ground here in Atlanta and around the metro area. The ones who are touchable. People that entertain us all the time. At the various venues and events we go to around Atlanta. So the award show was to honor those people, for being hot, where they are right now. And then over the years, we added more and more categories. Um, and we added a kids award show. Then we added, yeah, remember the kid award you were nominated for. And we added a gospel award show. And then we added a special needs award show for the special needs community. And this year we're going to be adding, well, we started it before, but this year we're going to complete the national award show. So we will be taking nominations from around the country for a national award show too. So the whole award show has just grown over the years. We're celebrating 13 years of Atlanta's hottest awards.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, so we're excited about it. You know,
Yes.
definitely looking till we do the kids award show. We're definitely going to have you on the ballot this year. I can tell you that much.
Nice.
Yeah, our goal is to, again, is to honor everybody that's doing great work, and like you're doing great work, and we do have a plethora of awesome kid talent and young adults here in the ATL. So we want to be able to shine a spotlight on them as well, and encourage them to continue to pursue, their dreams and what they want to do in the entertainment industry, and as entrepreneurs, you know what I mean. So yeah, we're
Yes.
excited about expanding the brand and continue to grow and honor more and more people.
Yes, definitely. So, I have one question.
Hmm.
What was your favorite award show for Atlanta's hottest?
My favorite,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, out of all the years that we have been doing the award show, quite naturally, the very first one is very special to us because it was, the introduction to it. From having a vision for the award show to actually seeing it, manifest itself. And so, number one, that's always dear to my heart. Then the second year, because of its growth, it's very special to me. But I would say the ones that I have enjoyed the most of all the years that I have enjoyed the most. It's funny to say that even during the pandemic, last year's award show, number 12 was one of my favorites. It was one of my favorites. Um, we wrestled about even doing it last year. Well, I knew we were going to do it. It was a matter of whether we were going to uh, do it virtually or whether we would do it, in person. So we waited to see what was going on, with the pandemic, and so we just kind of went with the flow for a little while. And I say about a month out, maybe so, we really decided we would go ahead and do the physical in-person award show. And it was great. The energy was great. Everybody came. I think everybody had been in the house for so long. People were looking for something to do. So, the energy was good. A lot of the nominees showed up, and we had a great time. So yeah, last year was one of my favorites, I would say.
Nice, nice, nice. So, what is your favorite award you've been nominated for?
Me, well,
Or
because
what
I'm
is just anything?
well, I'm the producer of the award show, so I don't, I'm not nominated, but I'm honored to be able to put it on, you know. Um, I've received various honors over the years, but my pride is in being the producer of the award show. Now I am excited or happy about the proclamation we received. We received the proclamation on our 10th year, the Atlanta City Council. We received the proclamation from them, so that was a biggie. Um, we were finally, we were recognized by, the Atlanta City Council in Atlanta. So that's right up there on the top tier, of accolades, I would say.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure I really heard of that place. So, what is so special?
Say that one more time.
I'm not sure I heard of that place. But so, what is so special about it?
A proclamation. So a proclamation it's a um, it's a certification basically. You may have different holidays. It's not a official holiday, but it was recognized by the city. Your officials, like your elected officials, like your councilmen, the people that make up the rules and regulations. The officials. So those people, they recognize the award show, and they officially, gave us a week. The first week in December is ATL's Hottest Awards Week. So it's a proclamation or it's official certification, of a specific thing, and that's what we received for our 10th year.
Nice, nice.
Hope I
Very
explained that
nice.
good enough for you.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
So, what is the first thing, the first special thing, and the first thing that you had an experience in acting and basically anything Korea like?
The first. Oh man, you want to go back a long time? I'm an old man. But I say winning, talent shows, when I was younger, you know, and when I was in high school, I was voted my senior class most talented, out of all the students, all of my peers voted me to be the most talented one in high school, you know. So that was special, and then over the years, various things that I've been able to accomplish, everything again from starting my own record label, which I did that in 1995. Started my own label. Um, I released my own music. Started signing other artists to my label, and I was producing music and writing songs, and continuing just to grow the brand of who I was and what I was establishing, as an entrepreneur. And I see, again, over the years, I can go on and on about those sort of things. But here recently, just got a couple of roles in a couple of movies. That was exciting. I really wasn't pursuing an acting career. I'm still not pursuing an acting career, but uh, just so it happened, the producers of a couple of TV shows, invited me to come and be a part of the cast. So I'm definitely excited about that. That's pretty cool. And other things are always developing and coming about.
Yes, yes. So, can you tell us about a little bit about Passkey Entertainment?
Yeah. So how that came about, as I stated earlier, I sang in groups as a teenager. I had a group, and one of the guys who sang in the group with me, who now I consider my brother. We've been friends ever since I was 12, so we consider we're brothers now. But he and I, we decided that we would just be a group, just the two of us, and we would call it lockdown. So we had belts. We put locks on the belt, so it was lockdown, between the two of us. And then once we decided we weren't going to sing together anymore, the whole lock thing, he kind of went with that. And so then I started thinking, you can't you have a lock, but you got to have a key, for the lock. And then I was thinking, about the industry itself. Um, it's sort of one of those things where you have to know people, to get in. You have to be able to network with the right people to have the right connections. So I was thinking, it's like the pass key, password, pass key. So then I came up with the idea for pass key. So it was kind of a progression of things in my thinking that came up with the word pass key. And our motto is, that we're the pass key unlocking doors to a new choice of entertainment, events and venues. The model's kind of changed over the years, but the overall premise is we're the pass key unlocking doors. We're the complete entertainment company. So what we do is we invite, business professionals, entrepreneurs, talents. We invite, anybody who has a brand they want to market, or promote their brand or expand. We
Yes.
invite them to join the Passkey Network, and when they join the Passkey Network, we provide the keys to help them get where they're looking to get to. So we're
Well,
the Passkey.
yes. I'm starting a new network too.
Yeah, say that again.
I'm starting a network too.
You are. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations, man. Go for it.
Yeah.
All the best to you. You're a bright young man. You can do it.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
already doing it. You're
Yeah.
already doing it.
Thanks.
And you had a great mother by your side too, so that helps. It always helps when the parents are, involved, and they're helping to,
Yes,
bring the vision to life. So yeah, so you're blessed in that, young man.
yes. And
Yeah,
now you're like one of the first people who went to my interviews wearing a suit.
really.
Yep, I've been wearing suits all these times, and no one, not a
Yeah,
single
I've seen
person.
that. I've seen you always looking sharp, man. So I figured I just threw on my jacket, so I could kind of match your swag a little bit. I'm not as cool. I don't look as good as you do, but I'm in here. I'm
Yeah.
not as
Well,
sharp as you. I should have gone and put one of my bow ties on so I can match your swag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You may be getting an award. First person to ever wear a suit on my show.
Well, I gladly accept it. I'm very comfortable in suits. I wear suits on a regular basis. No, it's nothing to throw on a blazer. So I figure, I'm gonna come on this show with this spectacular host here, man, and I figured I'd go ahead and throw on my jacket, and come on and join you and you know
Yes.
represent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. How long you been doing this show?
Well, it depends what you're asking. How long have this show been running, or when
Yeah.
did I first start this show?
Well, when did you first start the show?
Back in 2000, early, late 2019, late 2018s. I did this thing for a magazine
Hmm.
about Emmett Till, and they really liked it. So they gave me a slot in the magazine every month for something called JALEN Says, where I could
Okay.
interview kids and stuff. But
Okay.
it kind of slowed down and eventually faded away. But now back in 2020, I restarted it.
Okay.
Yep, and it's been flowing every single week.
That's good, man. That's good. I didn't know exactly when you started, but I've caught a show here and there, so it's my job to kind of see who's doing what. So I've definitely been following you, and again, hats off to you, in your show, man. All the best, and with this network you're going to do too. I'm excited about that. Young
Yes,
entrepreneurs, we need more of those.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, let me get into a personal question.
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, huh?
Mhm.
Chicken. Oh man, I'm a soul food man. I love soul food. It's funny, to be an adult, loving, I don't know if you eat like collard greens and cornbread, and everybody likes macaroni and cheese, you know.
I
But
like mac. I like crawfish. I like.
yeah,
Do you like crawfish?
I'm not a seafood eater, Jalen. I'm not really a big seafood eater. I love tuna, salmon, I like salmon. I don't really do a lot of fish. No shrimp or anything like that. No crawfish, no lobster, any of that stuff. None of that stuff really appeals to my taste buds. Um, but I did recently start eating salmon, grilled salmon. Um, Prior to that, I would only eat like the salmon croquette patties. They're like they're fried salmon, basically. That's all I would typically eat. But here recently, I started doing like a baked salmon because I cater too. I'm a cook. So doing a couple of events and they wanted salmon, so I decided to cook salmon. And I don't like it, but I like mine. So I guess if I cook it, I'll eat it. But I've never had anybody else a salmon that I particularly like. But I'm not really big on it. But you know, over the years, I said I'm tired of eating the same thing. Eating chicken and beef and pork. And trying to slack off of pork. I'm like, okay, we need something else to eat besides that. So I started trying to play around with eating fish a little bit, but Yeah, that's it, man. My favorite food to eat, except soul food. I eat chicken almost every other day, I think.
Ah,
Should be tired of chicken, but
yeah.
yeah,
One day,
yeah,
one day, one of
yeah.
my guests will come out and say they like crawfish. One day.
Uh,
One day they will say that they like crawfish. One
so I
day.
take it you've asked that question before, and you always get the same. You never get the answer you're looking for.
Nope, they say they're mudworms. They say they taste disgusting. They say they taste like trash. They say it tastes like garbage.
Oh,
I mean, one of my guests didn't have crawfish before, so I mean
mhm,
that may be a chance, but
yeah,
yeah, no one came on the show saying they like crawfish, so
yeah. Now I can honestly say I've never tried it before. I've never had it, but I just know me. I'm not gonna like it. I already know. There's nothing I would particularly be fond of eating. But hey, man, if you like it, I love it. You eat enough for both of us.
so what is your favorite meal to prepare?
My favorite meal to prepare: breakfast. That's my favorite meal to prepare is breakfast. I think I was up this morning about 2 o'clock this morning fixing the eggs and grits and toast and sausage. I was up early this morning cooking. Then I went back to bed. But yeah, breakfast is my favorite. I say my favorite, meal to prepare. Um, and then as far as like for cooking, cooking dinner, I love, like cabbage is one of my favorite things to eat. One of my favorite meals is cabbage, pinto beans, cornbread, and roast, or either fried pork chops. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
What's your thought about cereal?
Cereal? Oh man. I don't eat cereal, too often. When of course when I was a kid I ate cereal all the time. But I get a taste for cereal every once in a while, and if I do grab a box of cereal, it's gonna be Frosted Flakes. Probably be yeah, Frosted Flakes is my favorite cereal. Um, I'm not too keen on milk anymore, so I try to look for alternatives to cow's milk, like almond milk and things like that. But I'm not saying I won't ever drink milk, but it's not really high on my list of things to do or to consume. But yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I love cereal. Yeah, I
Now,
know.
do you know one fun fact? That most eggs that you may find in a grocery store will never be chickens. Even when the female chicken lays it, it still won't be a chicken.
What do you mean it won't be chicken? It's gonna be an egg.
Sometimes the female, well, I heard this. I did not look it up, so don't say this is completely correct. I heard it off the internet. So don't blame me if you find out that's a lie, but someone said that if that sometimes a female chicken may lay an egg that won't have a chicken. Now, this may be completely false, but
So when you say won't have, of course they're not gonna actually have the chicken because we're gonna crack that thing and
yeah,
we
true.
gonna,
I mean,
it
even
won't
if
make.
it did, it wouldn't happen. But yeah,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna look that up later and completely see if that's true or false. Because if that's false, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be very, very, very kind of embarrassed. But one last personal question.
All right.
For me, not for you. This is personal for me. I'll
Okay.
get some personal questions for you later, but have you went to Disney World?
I haven't gone to Disney World, but I've been to Universal Studios. Uh, I want to go to Disney World, but I went to Universal Studios in high school
Me
with the class. It was fun, but I would have
Yeah,
rather gone to Disney World. But I had to take a week to get.
yeah, I went to Universal. I never went to Disney World.
Yeah, okay, we got that in common then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, never made it quite
Go
to Disney World.
pursuits. We both never went to Disney World. And
Nope.
I like crawfish and you hate seafood.
Yeah,
The perfect match.
man. I'm tell you what I do love. Have you been to Six Flags?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the bomb. I haven't been in a long time, but I love Six Flags. I'm
Yes,
actually
yes.
gonna get me a season pass. I'm gonna get a season pass and get some other people to get some season pass. And we're gonna do a couple of outings out at Six Flags. Get out there and run around, you know. Yeah, but no, I've never been to Disney World, Disneyland, or any of that.
Yeah, 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 you know. Maybe one
Yeah.
day we'll get to go together.
Hey, we might do a little ATL's Hottest Youth Trip or something like that. And rack up a bunch of y'all and we go to Disney World.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yes.
You never know, but yeah.
Yes, yes. Now
So you've been
this,
doing some acting, haven't you?
yes, definitely.
Yeah. So how
Yes.
you like that?
How do I
You like
like acting?
you like
I
acting?
love acting.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna see you on the big screen.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
asking for your autograph.
oh, I heard that someone said, I heard that vegan pork skins are now available. Would you eat vegan pork rinds with hot sauce?
I, I'm gonna put hot sauce on any kind of pork, on any kind of pork skin. But yeah, I saw that too, man. And it's funny that you said it. I don't know, it's funny that you even brought that up of all things. I have recently became the marketing director and person over expansion for a pork skin company.
Ooh.
There's a pork skin company in West Georgia that a gentleman owns. He's been owning it, I guess, about 20 years. So it's called Kurt's Pork Skins. So I reached out to them, and I'm now the director over the marketing for that company. So you got to pick up some of my Kirk's Pork Skins, man. Those things are good too, and a bottle of hot sauce to go along with it.
Okay, I guess you got sponsored. You made me have a commercial.
Oh, is that what it
Yes,
was? Okay,
yes.
well, hey, you brought it up, and it was perfect timing too, as a matter of fact.
I mean, I didn't bring it up. One of my audience members got me a free sponsor.
Really?
Yes. Miss Betty Ubiles. But actually, I probably would. I never had pork rinds.
Oh, you have? Oh no, they're
Never.
good, man. They're real good. I think if you had some, you like them. They're
Yeah.
different kinds. They have like the real hard ones. They're like pork rinds, and they have the pork skins. And some are like more fluffy than others, and you have the ones that are real hard. You know, but I think you like
Once I went to this vegan phase as like a 5, 6 year old,
them.
and I don't know why, but I just went to this vegan phase where I didn't eat at all. Didn't eat any meat at all.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but what hot sauce?
I think you were you thinking about you didn't want to kill any animals. You didn't want to save the animals.
No, it's just that for some reason I didn't like meat.
You just stopped liking meat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like meat now.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never really considered being a vegetarian, so to speak. But I have really cut back on my meat consumption, though. I don't eat as much meat as I used to eat. And that's more of a conscious thing, wanting to eat more vegetables, you know, and more fruit, and not especially slacking off the pork. I don't eat near as much pork as I used to eat. You know, you should love eating some fried pork chops, boy.
Yes, yes, yes. Well,
Yeah.
well. Now speaking of Miss Betty Ubiles, guess whose birthday was just about like some days ago.
Well,
Guess
happy
who?
belated birthday to her.
Yes, happy birthday! I got to play piano for her. It was a really nice Zoom event. very great, very great.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Yeah, but
Yeah, happy birthday to her.
yeah, my favorite hot sauce is
What?
flashbacks.
What is
Texas.
it?
No, I'm just co- in quotations flashbacks. Texas Pete,
Oh,
Louisiana.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
thinking about all of them. But the ones I use most is Texas Pete. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but
Hmm.
the favorite one I probably don't even know what it's called. So,
It's called Zoe.
hmm? No, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, you don't know what it's called? Okay. Okay.
Oh, Miss Serena quit eating pork 20 years ago.
And my favorite hot sauce is the Louisiana with the red dot on it.
Hmm.
That's my favorite hot sauce. Texas Pete is a close second, but
Really?
I like because it's kind of thick and not watery, and I like hot food. So um yeah, I used to would say the hotter the better, but it's really not. I don't think it's really good for you to
Yeah.
eat all that hot food like that. But
If someone were to offer you $1,000, would you eat a Carolina Reaper times 10,
would I eat a what?
aka the world's hottest pepper?
Oh, I give it a shot. Yeah, I
Definitely.
sure would.
But it's like not like imagine so the Scoville scale is like super high. Like if there was a scale right on my wall, it'd probably burst through the roof. But imagine that times 10. If someone
Mm-hmm.
gave you $1,000, would you eat that?
Yeah. I mean, I give it a shot. I give it a shot. That's for sure. I'm not gonna run from a challenge there. And
Yes.
I like hot foods too. So funny story. When I was a kid, my mom she loves hot food. For her, it's like the hotter the better. And they would grow these peppers, and she would always, if she had something real hot, she would always tell me to come and take a bite. She'd like, come and take it, bite it. And I was like, no, I don't bite it. It's hot. And she would make me. She was like, no, you gonna bite it. You bite it. It's not hot. So I would bite it, then my mouth be on fire. But then I fell in love with hot food. I don't know if it's she because she used to make me, take a bite out of the pepper, "Here, try it, try it, try it." I think she wanted me to eat everything she ate. Because I pretty much have my diet is pretty much like a replica of hers. Like we eat the same things. She doesn't like it. I probably don't like it either. And I grew up eating hot food. I love hot food. Yeah, I'll take a bite out of hot pepper.
Now you have to eat the whole thing.
Now, how big is it now? Depending on how, no.
Like
If
the
it's like
actual size of the pepper is about like this long. It's thin but this long and it packs a huge punch. Like if that
hey,
actually was a punch, it knock you out and probably put out some few teeth if that heat was turned into a punch. But that's only one of the peppers. But
mhm.
that times 10 and one pepper, that would be
Yeah, I would say, as long as I can keep some water close by.
no, you have to eat the whole pepper first
You're trying to
before.
make it hard on the brother. I mean, why can't I, take a bite out of the pepper and then drink some water?
Do you want the $1,000?
So show me $1,000 in the pepper.
This is a hypothetical, man. This is a
I know you talking no, but you said, do I want these $1,000 if you had the money? I know I'm just joking with you. But yeah, man,
yeah,
I give it a shot. And if make it $10,000, I'll just throw the whole thing in
yeah,
my
yeah.
call it a
That
day.
yeah because yeah. Make it $10,000 because imagine after using the bathroom after that.
Boy.
Well, also happy birthday to Miss Serena Wilson. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, but nah, 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 nah.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that for 1,000, maybe 10,000, but not for 1,000.
Hey, the burn is only gonna last so long. Not gonna kill you. Let's go for it. Be tough. Be strong.
Yeah,
Man, and
uh, we have to have a talk about the whole pepper situation after, cause we need to have a talk about that hypothetical, man. Nah,
I,
the
you know,
burn
I like,
the burn won't
I like,
last for a couple seconds like no habanero pepper.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
had a
yeah.
habanero pepper too much than my mom said to eat, and my mouth was burning for like an hour. So,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
nah,
yeah.
we need to have
So again, go ahead.
a talk after this, cause yeah, that you could do that challenge on your own. I ain't doing it. I ain't
Uh,
doing that.
I'm not going to be doing it. I don't think, I don't think I'll be, eating any hot peppers anytime soon. I like jalapenos. So if I get some chicken or something, I eat some jalapeno pepper, but
Yeah,
I
jalapenos are
get all that.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let me ask you a question. So, with the show you're doing here, who are some of the other people? I'm just kind of like I'm interviewing you, but who are some of the other guests you had on?
Do you want me to pull up a list right now? I
No,
might.
I just name one or two. Leave the whole day. Oh,
Okay.
let me ask you, who's been your favorite? Not talking about myself, exclude me, but who's been one of your favorite guests so far?
One of my favorite guests. Hmm. Griff.
Grip? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. And uh, George Wallace
Okay.
and the Whispers, and my
Oh yeah, the
co-host.
whispers on. Okay.
Yeah, I had the Whispers, yes, yes, and I also got a free pass to their whole event that happened.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that
Okay.
that was a double win for me. A win, win, and a win. Two wins
Yeah.
and a win.
Yeah. You've been getting some good guests, man. You're doing well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
yes.
cool.
Now, this is very personal. This is a deep question. Now, I
What
threw away the other hardest question because people are starting to figure out how to beat that one. So this is a new one. This is a new hardest question.
was that?
But before that, I'll show you the old hardest question. So, what is your favorite subject in school? What
My
was your favorite?
my favorite subject in school, I would say chorus. I don't know what call it a subject, but that was my favorite class. But my favorite subject is, I would say, I love history. I love history. I'm a big history buff, so I would say that was one of my favorite. Yeah, history class was good. I'm thinking high school, history. Um,
Lunch counts
Social
as a
studies.
subject.
Huh?
Technically, lunch counts as a subject.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
someone
know
just
about
said
that.
lunch a while ago. Yeah, it's basically
That is
no,
subject.
it's the study of your body. If something comes in, it will come out. So it's the subject of your body. And
Not
when
really a class though, Jalen. That don't count suit as a class, but you're not getting graded on that
no, everyone majors in it. Okay, everyone majors in it.
one. Yeah, yeah, I guess you can look at it that way. Yeah, I guess you can look at it that way.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, but you're not getting graded on that one. What about you? What's yours? What's one of your favorite subjects? Lunch.
Chemistry and science.
What is it?
Well, I have three: chemistry, science, and robotics. It's kind of basically under that whole wing of science, but yeah.
Okay, robotics. Now that's a new one. We didn't have robotics, when I was in school as a class.
Yeah.
But you're probably in some advanced class or something.
Oh no, I'm homeschooled. That was back in when I was schooled. That was a robot. It was in the middle of science class, so I'm pretty sure it was under that big wing. I'm not sure. It was years ago, but it was
Mm-hmm.
basically under that big wing of science. The only thing we basically did there was play with Legos and build structures. So, I mean, technically it was playtime that you get graded on. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, yeah, I mean, that's not why it's my favorite, but that's probably why it was most people's favorites.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
graded on basically just being a great Lego builder, which I
Mm-hmm.
did win a actual trophy for. I have one. I'm a
Oh,
champion
okay.
Lego builder.
Okay.
Yep, I got that like back in 2019. It was a
So
great
you're a
experience.
professional. You are expert Lego build.
Yes, I had a whole team. I was basically the captain, even though
Uh-huh.
I only built one small thing by
Mm.
myself.
Okay.
But everyone was asking me, do I add this? Do I add that? Do I
Mm.
add that? So I guess I claimed the role of captain. And we
Okay.
also had Captain America's Deathmobile. Did you see Captain America, the Winter Soldier?
No, no, I didn't see Captain America. I mean, I know who Captain America is, but I didn't see.
Well, this joke would be way funnier, but man, yeah, we had the authentic Deathmobile. You should very much see Captain America's because you'll see his Deathmobile, man. It's a cool thing. We built that straight from scratch. We designed it straight after Captain America. It had the claws and everything.
Okay. I'm gonna watch Captain America. I'm gonna watch Captain America just because you recommended it. And then I'll tell you, if I liked it or not. And what you said the Deathmobile, what was it called?
Yes, yes, the Deathmobile, and that's totally a real thing. Totally. You'll definitely see that in the movie.
Okay.
Definitely.
And I'll give that a shot. I'll check out the Captain America.
Yes, yes.
And what's
You
your
will.
favorite superhero?
It's in between Spider-Man and Deadpool. I haven't seen Deadpool, but I like his superpowers.
Deadpool. That's a new superhero. I haven't heard of that one. What's it? Deadpool?
You haven't heard of Deadpool? He's like the one of the he was in the comics.
Oh, okay. Well, wasn't really a
Yeah,
big
he was in
comic.
comics. He has his own
Wasn't really a
movie.
big comic person. I know
Mhm.
you talk about Superman and Spider Man and Batman.
What
Then
about
that's
do
what
you know
my
what
ad like.
Wolverine is?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a movie, wasn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, but he's basically like him.
No,
But
okay.
oh, we have two audience questions, but before that, what is you have family members. So are they in the same career as you?
No, I don't have any family members in the same career field as I am. Um, no, I'm the only one. I do have other family members. I have cousins who can sing, but none of them really pursued a singing career.
Oh
Outside of
yeah.
singing in church or anything like singing in church and stuff like that. I'm the only one that pursued a singing career, and don't have anybody else is really into marketing and that sort of thing either. So yeah, I'm the only one that's
Did you ever
involved in
invite
anything.
them to do like the movies you were in and stuff?
Well, we've just now started to produce, the movie. So I haven't had, a movie, an original movie that we're producing that I'll even have an opportunity to invite somebody to be a part of. But I've invited family members over the years to be a part of what I'm doing in the entertainment. So when I'm doing different events, I may have a relative or two that'll come and help coordinate the event. Um, maybe help decorate, or do some marketing, that sort of thing for me. But that's pretty much the fullest extent of that, where they just come in to maybe help me. That's pretty much it.
Now, If you don't mind, can you sing like a little tune or something for us since you say
You try to put me on the spot to say.
I mean, it could be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, it could be Old McDonald, it could be
Oh, okay.
Coming
Let's
to
see.
America, because that's rated to one of our
Is
comments.
that something somebody asked, or is this something you asked?
This is something I asked, but someone said, "Did you see Coming to America too?"
Oh man, I love that movie. Oh, we're gonna change. Oh, this is a good way to change subject. Yeah, man, I
No, wait,
love.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
this is good. Oh yeah, man, that was a great movie. It was. I loved the movie. I just saw it last weekend. My cousin, she had it on Amazon Prime, and I like it. A lot of people were talking about the movie that didn't like it, but I had to judge for myself. But when I watched it, I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about because I really love the movie. I like how they tied in, some of the old characters. They brought in like different scenarios to kind of give us some familiarity, from the part one. I love the movie, man.
Yes.
I might watch it again.
No. You can't dodge this question, man. You cannot dodge this question.
Uh,
So, I mean, you can say no, but can you sing like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
I say go twinkle twinkle little star. Let me see a song.
Happy birthday, cuz I mean it's some people's birthday.
It may be somebody's birthday. That's right.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, whoever you are. Happy birthday to you. Whoever
Wow.
you are.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I'm
So, what
rusty. I
is your
would say
favorite
anything out there. I
gospel
just
song
get it
to
out of it.
sing?
Say what?
What was your favorite gospel song to sing?
My favorite gospel song to sing. It's my favorite song in my church will tell you. My favorite gospel song is "I Love to Praise Him." I am a minister of music too. Minister of
Now,
music
if you
at a
don't
church.
mind, you don't have to sing the full thing, but can you sing like one part of it?
Boy, you getting it out of me today, boy. It goes, it's like I love to praise Him, and the back goes, I love to praise His name. I love to praise. I love to praise the Lord. I love to praise His name. Yeah, it's like that. But it's upbeat. It's like, yeah, good song, man. You gotta have a good drummer though. It's good musician so we can really make that thing sound good for you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Can you sing?
Whose interview is this? Okay, I can't sing. I can't sing. I can't
Hey,
sing. I can't sing. I can't
it's
sing.
my interview. I want to ask you a question.
Okay, okay, I can't sing. Man, I'm trying to dodge the question. I was trying to. Oh, you. I can sing.
No, but you can't play the piano though, man.
Yes, I can. I
Yeah, I
can play
remember. I remember.
piano, but I mean, we may show that later. We may or may not
Yeah,
later.
yeah, I remember. So, are you taking lessons still? You still playing?
Yes, I'm playing piano. I'm still taking lessons. My piano is right by me.
Okay.
It's not high volume.
Hmm. Yeah, man, you should really continue that, man. Musicians, man, that's a gift. Some people can play by ear. I know some people, man, have just sat down and take a lesson and just sat down at the piano and just started, just naturally able to play. I can play a little, but it's not really my claim to fame. More singing is my thing. I can play the keyboard a little bit. I worked on the organ a little bit, trying to get familiar with, the organ. I love the organ. That's one of my favorite instruments. The organ and the bass guitar. Those are two of my favorite instruments.
Nice, 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 nice. Maybe we could do like a little band or something.
Yeah, you gonna play the keys?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna set that up. You know, we put together a kid band. You know, have you playing the keys? We find us a kid drummer. You know, kid bass guitars. You know, and blow you guys up. We're going on a world tour. How about that?
Yes, 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 yes,
Have a screaming, asking for your autograph. Oh, I want your autograph.
yes, yes, yes. Well,
Yeah,
speaking of singing and speaking of YouTube,
yeah.
I will have me singing up. I will, definitely. But only exclusively on YouTube. So you have to subscribe, hit the bell, and make sure you watch my videos on YouTube.
Hey, all about that money.
Yep, that's the trick. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the trick. Just make everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go. So how close are you to that 1,000?
Well, right now I'm at 120.
120.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to help you get to that 1,000.
Yes.
See what we can do to help you get there to that 1,000. Yeah, some people making some good money on YouTube, man.
Yes. Yes.
Um, I like YouTube. It's quite entertaining. You get on YouTube, man, and you can get entertained for hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. Now, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's Passkey TV, and
Yes.
yeah, there's a Passkey TV channel, and I have a personal one, but I really don't upload a lot to YouTube. My goal really, my approach is really to use YouTube as a way to drive traffic to my network. So we probably won't be putting up a lot of full length productions, but pretty much just like clips and things like that, or previews that would drive people to our network, the Passkey
Yes.
TV network. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say again, if everybody listening, check us out at pkce.tv. That's pkce.tv. That's Passkey Choice Television Network. I'm streaming 24/7. We're looking for movies. We're looking for TV shows. Original content. If it's already produced, we'll air it. If you have ideas for TV show, we'll help produce the TV show. We have a team of people that's working to produce the shows. And we're developing apps for Roku TV, for Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV. So all of the over the platforms like that people can watch. We're developing our apps for those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we have the radio too. So we have a radio that's streaming 24/7 as well. So we're looking for artists. We have music. They want to put their music in rotation. They can do that. And we're looking for people to join the network. Again, if you're an entertainer, business owner, entrepreneur, you can visit pkce.tv and join the network. Our goal is to be a resource for those that are looking to build their brand or expand. That's what the whole platform is about. If you need a billboard, for your business, a digital billboard on the side of the road, we have access to over 1,400 billboards around the country. We can get you on a billboard. If you need web hosting for your business, you need a website. That's one of the services that we offer at Passkey TV or Passkey Network. If you need a business telephone number, we offer those services as well. Television channel, if somebody had a lot of content that they wanted their own channel, you can get your own channel on the network. So we're constantly adding things to the network and growing. And as well as we have kids channels too. So even your show here, man. Talk to mom. We can see about putting your show on the Passkey TV network on the kids channel, and we can
Well,
get some advertisers as sponsors. And then that's where we can put some money in the account
yes, yes.
and put some
And
money, some dollars.
yeah. And also, You get onto Passkey. So check him out. Definitely get on his network if you're a content creator, but also get on mine too. Jalen Says TV. It's coming up real soon, like this soon. But guys, just talk to him, talk to my mom, DM us. Yeah,
Mm,
definitely. Now
yeah.
we have two questions from the audience.
All
Ready?
right. That's the way.
So why is the color purple on your profile picture?
Why is the color purple on the? It's royalty. And my photographer, he and we're talking about doing that particular shoot. Um, it was his idea. I kind of left that creative control to him, and he's like, "I got something for you. You're gonna really love it." And I was like, "Cool." Surprise me. And I was surprised with that. And the reason he chose that particular chair, he said, he said I was a king. I never claimed myself, but I am a king. You're a king too. We kings and royalty. So yeah, I guess that's what the purple is royalty. You know what I mean? And that was
Yes.
instigated by my photographer.
Yes, my mom loves the color royal purple.
Yeah.
I'm more
Oh,
of a
so
maroon kind of guy. I'm more of a
yeah,
maroon kind of guy.
yeah.
Definitely not
Maroon's a
some
good color.
some
Yeah,
blue.
maroon's a good color. And
Yes.
green, love green.
Oh yeah, that was one of my favorite colors too.
Money green.
Yeah. Well, I mean that was most of the reason. But what's his favorite type of movie and what type of genre?
Man, my favorite movie to watch, if I can watch any movie, man, it's gonna be a horror movie. I love horror movies. And then there could be comedy. I've been watching horror movies. I was a little kid. I loved horror movies when I was a kid. I blame that on my mom too. She loved horror movies, so that's what we were watching. So yeah, that's my favorite horror movie, and then comedy is next.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, nice. Great photo shoot. Yes, purple is the color. I'm wearing maroon now. Yay. So am I.
Yeah.
Kind of gets decolored, but yes, I'm wearing dark maroon right
Hmm. Yeah. And it's funny though. I mean, God knows, but I've always loved purple anyway. Before I thought anything about any royalty, anything like that, I've always loved purple.
now. Yes.
So he did well. When he did that, and he actually purchased that share. Shouts out to David Price. He actually purchased that share specifically for my shoot. So I was honored in that. He's like, man, I picked up this chair just for you. I was like, man, I love it. I appreciate it. So nobody had to do anything for you. He went over and beyond to make sure that my shoot was what it was, and hats off to him. He took some phenomenal pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, I just showed up.
Well, wow, this is almost our time. But before we go, can you tell us where we can find you?
Yep, you can find me on Instagram, Mr. Entertainment, and the number one, Mr. Entertainment number one on Instagram. Facebook, of course, Bryant K Marshall. My friends are pretty much full. I deleted about 20 people so I can make room for some new people. But um, so Facebook, um, Instagram, Instagram, Mr. Entertainment. Also, ATL's Hottest Awards 13 on Instagram, and Pass Key on his. I have three Instagram accounts, and the Pass Key TV has an Instagram account as well. And on Twitter at Mr. Passkey on Twitter and ATL's Hottest on Twitter. Those are the main ones I'm on.
Yes.
And pkce.tv or atlhottest.com.
Yes.
Find me on one of those sites too. I'm not hard to find.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you for this interview. Hopefully we can get on again.
Yeah, I look forward to the opportunity, man. Again, thanks so much for having me on. And again, continued success to you, buddy.
Yes.
And I'm gonna see you around. Shouts out to your mom too.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you to the wonderful audience out there. And yes, I may be putting up an upload of singing. You can catch that only on YouTube. Go subscribe on YouTube. Cash App Jalen Cat. And yeah, that really supports me. Put some in the Cash App. That really supports me. Helps me with the event we're going to do for May. It's going to be lit. And also subscribe on my YouTube. Definitely subscribe. We're at 120. This is so far. We're almost gonna be at 200, then 300, then 400, then all the way to 1,000. It's gonna be so cool. So thank you. And also, Jalen Says TV is coming out so soon. Also support his TV. But if you guys really want to know more, DM him, DM me, and we could really tell you about the stuff. But thank you guys for coming on. Stay tuned for next week, and stay tuned for the big event. It's coming out so soon. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months. It's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be great. I can't believe it. We uh, we almost made it to 1 year. We're gonna be it's so close. I can't wait. But thank you guys for staying on. Thank you and stay tuned.